Hi, Jason Stoneking from Chess.com. I was wondering how both of you or either of you feel about the no draws before 40 moves rule. In this position, it seemed like things sort of played out before 30, and I'm wondering if you feel like more often than not that encourages better chess, or if sometimes it's annoying to have to play on.
I think it's quite okay. I mean, I think it's fair enough that instead of stopping early, we actually play till the spectators understand exactly why we're stopping. Of course, sometimes that means that we make, we literally have to liquidate everything. And once both players have mentally understood that that's happened, then you'll often see repetitions or move 40. But I think it's a perfectly reasonable obligation to ask of the players that we do everything till everything is clear. Because, I don't know, maybe 3 times out of 10, the spectators don't understand why the draw happened. And if you drag it on to move 40, I think you're forced to demonstrate it. And the other thing is, it turns out that getting to move 40 is also a bit tricky because, I mean, earlier you would agree a draw, let's say move 26, but now you're actually forced to make 14 good moves. And if you slip up, then you've shown why it shouldn't have been a draw. So I think both ways it goes.
Yeah, you know, all these rules like 40 move rule or the no draw offer rule, I think that they're all good. They encourage players to stay alert in such cases, and also they increase the combative spirit. So I think they're essential for tournaments of this caliber.
I have a question particularly for you, Vishy. When you're preparing a championship defense, does that affect the prep that you use in tournaments like this? Are you more inclined to keep some things close to the vest, or do you use this as a chance to experiment with lines?
Well, 5 years back I played in Bilbao a month before the World Championship, and then of course it influenced it a lot because there were a lot of stuff I couldn't do in the tournament because I had to keep it for the match. Now I would say that there's still the bulk of my training to be done, so I'm not really holding something back. But it depends how close to the match you are.
I had a question for you, Laurent. I was wondering, it's been so long since we've had a great event of this caliber like this in France, in Paris, and I was wondering if you could talk about the importance of this event for French chess and what we can do to attract more events like this to Paris in the future.
Well, I think this is the first time there is such event in Paris, maybe at least since I was born. So, okay, of course it's great. I mean, just to play with the world best player. I mean, just unique occasion, and just you are learning a lot every day. I mean, I'm playing already very interesting game, and I still have to play against Kramnik, Aronian, and Anand. I mean, just so many good players. So how to attract, I don't really know, but I hope that the public and all the interest around this event will attract other sponsors. Yeah? This is the only way to develop. So I'm very happy because all the conditions are great, and we are playing the center of Paris, and okay, we can show our best chess, and I'm very happy.
Merci. Hi, Jason Stoneking with Chess.com. I'd like to ask you, Maxime, a question that I asked you Laurent earlier. It's such a rare occasion that we have an event of this caliber here in Paris. Obviously a great thing for the city and the country. Could you talk about what this event means for French chess and how maybe we could go about attracting more events like this in the future?
Well, I mean, basically, you know, it's of course, you know, a huge opportunity for us because I don't know how many years since there's been such an event in Paris. What do you want to calculate? Maybe. Okay, let's say there was World Championship in Lyon, but otherwise, I don't know, we didn't have such an event for maybe 50 years or even more. But, well, what can I say? I mean, of course, you know, we take the chance and to have more events. I mean, it's a question, of people interested in organizing it, and honestly, well, I cannot really say how to attract organizers and so on. I mean, it's not my job. My job is to play chess. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'd love to ask you a question too, Lionel, if you have just a second. I hate to bring this up, but we've been getting a lot of questions from our members the last few weeks about how you felt about the tiebreak system that was used in the candidates and what system you would ideally prefer in a situation like that.
I said already many times that, normally in the candidates, at least in a regular tournament, I think it's okay to have a normal tiebreak like number of wins. So I think actually other systems are better. I'm not a big fan of number of wins. I mean, I find it quite strange. But anyway, but for candidates, of course, I think it would be logical if, at least on the next time, if players share first place, they probably play at least a rapid match after. I mean, it's logical. It's what is happening in the World Championship match. So I think it would be probably better. And I hope that FIDE will change the rules for the next time. And I think everybody would be happy about this. This would happen.
Thank you. Hi, I'm Jason Stoneking with Chess.com, and we'd just like to ask you a couple of questions. I know you're probably tired of answering questions about your upcoming title defense, but I just wanted to pose a couple of them to you. A lot of people have been talking about Magnus's rating, and he just broke Garry Kasparov's rating record. Do you think that the ratings have naturally inflated over time, or do you think that Magnus is playing the best chess in history right now?
Look, for me, it's clear that he's an amazing player, and he's going to be very, very difficult. And that's kind of all I really need to take away from this fact. So, I mean, look at the number of tournaments he's won. He's a really great player. I'll have my hands full, but I'll try to do my best.
And that actually brings me to my next question, which is there's a big difference between tournament play and match play. And Magnus has had his success in tournaments so far, but you've had a lot of success in individual matches. Could you tell us about the difference between the two styles of play?
Well, in a match, you have to overcome one opponent, and it really comes down to a personal struggle, and I think that's the big difference. In a tournament, it's a combination, it's the sum of your results against a lot of people, but a lot of different dynamics there. But honestly, let's just state the obvious. Magnus is a strong player, period, regardless of whatever the format is. He makes good moves, and that'll be the job that I have.
And just one last question. Do you plan to play in any other events between now and your title defense?
Yes, I will play in Norway after this, and then I will play in the Tal Memorial in June. So I have 2 tournaments.
Okay. Well, we'll be watching and we'll be rooting for you, and thank you for your time.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.